What if Athens, the ancient cradle of Western civilization, is building a futuristic city that could rival Dubai? A place where Greece's first 200-metre skyscraper will rise from the Mediterranean. A project so massive, it's not just real estate, it's a 2% boost to the entire nation's GDP. This isn't just an upgrade. This is the Ellinikon, 6.2 million square metres of transformation, Europe's largest urban regeneration project, right on the ruins of Athens' old airport. Think ancient myths meet futuristic skyline. This isn't the Athens your history teacher told you about. This is the future of European luxury, and it just fired its first shot at Dubai. Athens, a city whispered through the corridors of time, a place where history breathes through marble columns, where gods once walked in myths, and where every stone seems to echo the wisdom of empires past. But what if I told you that the next chapter of this legendary city wouldn't rise from its ancient temples or age-old ruins, but from the crumbling, sun-scorched asphalt of a forgotten airport? Once a bustling gateway to the world, the Ellinikon International Airport was grounded permanently in 2001. And then, nothing. No planes, no tourists, no future. What remained was a ghost town by the sea, a sprawling, silent emptiness stretched across 6.2 million square metres along the Athenian Riviera. For more than a decade, the derelict runways and rusting terminals stood as an unspoken reflection of a nation in distress. Especially after the global financial crisis of 2008, Ellinikon became more than just unused land. It was a scar, a painful reminder of economic collapse, of austerity measures, slashed investments, and fading global confidence in Greece's future. Yet in 2014, as hope hung by a thread, something unexpected happened. A Greek real estate company, Lambda Development, saw something no one else did. Not just a wasteland, but a blank canvas. Their vision wasn't just ambitious, it was audacious. They didn't arrive with plans for another generic luxury complex or beachfront hotel. They came with the intention to rewire the economic heart of Greece, to transform a dead zone into a thriving metropolis, and their blueprint, a self-sustained, future-ready urban paradise, a shimmering new Riviera that could generate tens of thousands of jobs, reignite tourism, and reposition Greece as a force of innovation and elegance on the global stage. It wasn't just about building luxury, it was about creating legacy. But the road ahead was anything but smooth. The vision may have been bold, but reality hit with layers of resistance. Lambda Development had to navigate a labyrinth of bureaucracy where every turn brought red tape, and each step forward meant dealing with 17 separate legislative approvals, each one a mountain in Greece's famously complex regulatory landscape. The paperwork piled high, and the meetings stretched into months, then years. Political friction slowed momentum, and with a nation still staggering from the aftershocks of a brutal financial crisis, the environment was far from forgiving. Many doubted the project's survival. Investors were hesitant, citizens skeptical, and critics vocal. Some asked, almost with disbelief, can a place so long defined by decay, by ruins and red ink, truly rise again as a beacon of modernity? But Lambda didn't flinch. Their answer wasn't loud, it was deliberate. Watch us. And with that quiet confidence, construction began not just on buildings, but on a new identity for Greece. One steel beam at a time, the Ellinikon started turning its back on the past and reaching for the future. In the shimmering mirage of global megaprojects, Dubai had long set the benchmark, a city built in breathtaking speed with towers that scrape the heavens and luxury that dazzles the world. But Ellinikon was never meant to be a copy. Its ambition wasn't in outpacing Dubai's velocity, it was in redefining progress itself. Where Dubai built fast and bold, Athens would build smart and sustainable, blending innovation with introspection. Thousands of jobs were now on the horizon, with international investors once again turning their gaze toward Greek shores. Integrated into the blueprint were smart city technologies, renewable energy grids, and intelligent transport systems. creating a living ecosystem that would adapt and evolve with its citizens. But vision is only as strong as its engineering, and here, the Ellinikon faced one of its most ambitious physical feats yet. Rising from the coast would be Greece's first 200-metre skyscraper, a sleek, elegant silhouette meant to mark a new chapter in Mediterranean architecture. It wasn't just about architecture, it was about redefining what a nation could become. But can Greece truly pull it off? Hit that subscribe button and stay with us, because next we dive into the engineering marvel that could change everything. Unlike the deserts of Dubai, this was an earthquake-prone region, demanding not just beauty, but brilliance. Every beam, every joint, every foundation had to withstand the tremors of nature, while also meeting strict sustainability benchmarks rarely seen at this scale. As Greece dared to reimagine its coastline, one structure emerged as the boldest symbol of that ambition: the Riviera Tower. At 200 metres high, this wasn't just going to be the country's tallest building. It would exceed Greece's construction norms by over 30%, and with every extra metre came extraordinary risk. So engineers didn't just design a tower, they engineered a solution never before attempted in Greek high-rise history. Partnering with French construction giant Bouygues, the team introduced a composite steel-concrete core system, a hybrid structure combining the flex of steel with the anchoring mass of concrete. It's an architectural handshake between resilience and strength, designed to bend without breaking during earthquakes and to hold firm against Mediterranean winds. But structure alone wasn't enough. Material choices had to meet not just engineering benchmarks, but environmental ones too. That's where Holcim stepped in, supplying 90% of all construction materials, including a game changer, eco-packed concrete. This low-carbon formula slashes emissions by 30%, helping the Riviera Tower rise not just as a vertical marvel, but as a beacon of green innovation. And then came the moment of truth, the foundation. A record-breaking concrete pour, the largest single operation in Greece's history. For 40 straight hours, a choreographed team of 120 trucks, 15 pumps, and over 300 workers delivered and poured 6,000 cubic metres of concrete in perfect sync. No breaks, no margin for error. If the Riviera Tower is the crown jewel, then the true brilliance of Ellinikon lies in its invisible systems, working silently, intelligently beneath the surface. In a country where every drop of water matters, the 2 million square metre metropolitan park is more than just scenic beauty. It's a technological masterpiece. Using AI-driven irrigation, the park continuously analyses real-time weather data, adapting water flow based on soil moisture levels across every section. No overwatering, no guesswork, no waste. And when the ground shakes, as it often does in Greece, Ellinikon is ready, because seismic safety here goes beyond steel and concrete. Before a single brick was laid, engineers ran over 200 computer simulations, modelling a range of seismic events, from tremors to full-blown quakes. And the result? Buildings that sway instead of shatter. Unlike desert megaprojects that fight the environment, this coastal marvel works with it. Passive cooling harnesses the natural sea breezes. Solar panels are seamlessly embedded into building facades, not sprawled over precious land. Wetlands aren't bulldozed, they're preserved. This is a living, breathing city built to adapt, to endure, and to inspire. The Ellinikon isn't just another skyline, it's a bold statement that Athens is ready to lead again. With an $8 billion investment fueling the vision, the project promises to welcome over 1 million new tourists each year by 2040, while creating more than 80,000 permanent jobs. Odysseas Athanasiou, the CEO of Lambda Development, doesn't see it as just a development. He calls it a place that stands for progress, at where lives can be truly well lived in an amazing setting. And it shows. This city within a city blends sustainability and smart city tech with luxury living and natural coastline beauty. Yet for all its ambition, one question still lingers. Will Ellinikon become the benchmark for future urban development, or remain a secluded Mediterranean playground for the elite? That answer is still unfolding. But what do you think? Can Ellinikon truly rival Dubai or even surpass it? Let us know in the comments. And if you're fascinated by luxury megastructures, sustainable cities and futuristic design, turn on notifications and join us on the next big story. This is LM Megastructures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the future.